The movie begins with a terrifying car chase on a quiet family road. A desperate couple races to escape relentless pursuers hunting their young daughter. In the chaos of the crash, the father orders his wife to hide the girl and call for help before he's brutally executed. Moments later, the mother sacrifices her life shielding the child, but just as the killer closes in, a police officer arrives, forcing her to retreat. The girl, Bo, ends up unconscious in the hospital, her extraordinary abilities already flickering to life. Meanwhile, on death row, convicted murderer Tate faces execution in mere minutes. A priest visits his cell, but this is no ordinary man of God. It's Milton, disguised and convinced of Tate's innocence after years of wrongful imprisonment. Milton offers Tate freedom in exchange for one mission: protect a special child who's just lost her adoptive parents in what was no accident. With nothing left to lose, Tate agrees, and in a perfectly timed blackout, guards are overwhelmed, Tate escapes through sewers, and Milton's team whisks him away by plane. On the flight, Milton reveals the shocking truth. Bo possesses unpredictable supernatural powers tied to her emotions. Telekinesis, mind influence, glimpses of the future, and shadowy forces want to capture her for experimentation. Tate's job is not only to keep her safe, but to help her master these gifts so she can one day reveal herself to the world without fear. The stakes couldn't be higher. If you're enjoying this epic recap of Believe Season 1, hit that subscribe button right now. It really helps great animation recaps bring more gripping fantasy stories like this to you every week. Now let's dive back in. At the hospital, Bo awakens in terror during an MRI, her panic causing lights to explode and machines to short circuit. Tate infiltrates the building, finds her room, and shares a profound moment when a familiar blue butterfly appears, the same one he glimpsed before his escape, signaling this girl is his true purpose. Bo senses Milton sent him and reluctantly agrees to leave with Tate, already wary he might become her next adoptive father. As they flee, the ruthless operative Moore ambushes them. Bo rises from her wheelchair, fires a tranquilizer dart, and buys precious seconds. They escape through a window, catch a bus across town, then rendezvous with Janice, who drives them to a hidden safe house. There, Milton confirms Tate's new role: guardian and father figure. Tate resists at first, but with police on his tail, he has no choice. Chaos erupts when Moore storms the hideout, gunning down guards and hunting Bo floor by floor. In the panic, Bo risks everything to retrieve her beloved teddy bear Stanley, only to be cornered. Tate disarms Moore in a brutal fight while Janice escapes with the girl. When Tate is pinned, Bo returns, unleashing a piercing scream that summons a swarm of attacking birds, forcing Moore to retreat once more. Milton urges Tate and Bo to run while he and Janice create a diversion. Injured and bleeding, Tate collapses, but Bo leads him to Dr. Terry, a kind hospital resident. Terry removes the bullet and tends the wound. In a deeply emotional moment, Bo reveals Terry's comatose father is proud of the man he's become, granting Terry the forgiveness he desperately needed after years of guilt. The pair continues their desperate journey toward Philadelphia. On a crowded bus, police board searching for Tate. Bo panics, inadvertently hurling a patrol car away with her mind, creating enough chaos for the bus to escape. In Atlantic City, Tate shaves his head for disguise and takes Bo to a casino, using her foresight to win big, only for her to secretly leave the winnings with a kind waitress whose son battles leukemia. Roman Skouras, the brilliant but ruthless geneticist behind Project Orchestra, mobilizes police and his operative Moore to reclaim Bo, the pinnacle of his research into telekinetic genes. He demonstrates the threat by showcasing another enhanced subject, Sean, whose powers leave agents stunned. Tate and Bo press on, but a gas station stop turns deadly when mercenary Marcus ambushes them, setting the pumps ablaze in a fiery explosion. Tate fights back fiercely, freeing Bo and escaping, just as flames engulf everything. Later, surrounded by police after a flat tire, Tate surrenders to protect the girl, ordering her not to intervene, only for Milton's team to stage the capture and spirit them away. In New York, new identities await, but police raid their apartment. Guided by another blue butterfly, Bo leads them to safety through subway tunnels. Flashbacks reveal Bo's origins. Her mother, Na, recruited by Roman for genetic experiments, became pregnant during the project. Milton saw Bo's future drawings predicting Tate as her protector. In a heart-pounding chase, Bo disarms pursuing officers with telekinesis. Tate learns the devastating truth: Bo is his biological daughter, but keeps running, knowing separation means death for both. Hiding in an abandoned warehouse, Bo longs for a normal childhood, watching children play. An argument triggers her powers, allowing Roman to track them via a telekinetic signature. They race to a marina, Bo hurling a taxi at police in a dramatic distraction, boarding a boat just in time. Safe at sea, Milton urges Tate to delay revenge against those who framed him. Bo's safety comes first. Aboard, Bo overhears talk of government super soldier programs and intuitively senses Taryn's secret pregnancy. When mercenaries invade Taryn's home, Tate and Janice intervene in a brutal rescue. At a church meet, journalist Ben is targeted by Joshua, one of Roman's psychic subjects, who invades his mind with crippling pain. Bo climbs atop a table, screams, and erects a telekinetic shield, defeating Joshua and saving Ben. Roman grows desperate as Bo's powers evolve rapidly. Tate returns to his hometown seeking justice against those who framed him for murder. His estranged father believes him, directing him to old acquaintances. In a tense bar confrontation, betrayal unfolds. Patty and childhood friend Jack were behind the setup. A dockside showdown turns explosive. Jack attempts a fiery suicide pact, but Tate and Patty leap to safety. Tate confronts Jack, forcing the full confession. In the aftermath, he reunites with Bo, who gently reveals the truth he's felt all along. She is his daughter. The bond deepens into something unbreakable. They escape Hudson, but new mercenaries strike at a convenience store, tranquilizing Bo. In the frantic getaway, she collapses into fevered delirium, whispering of monsters and dangers. At a remote farm, Zoe, Roman's conflicted doctor, provides medicine, suspecting Bo's coma is a self-defense manifestation of her uncontrolled powers. Tate enters her mind, calling her back with love and truth. Bo awakens stronger, beginning intense training to shape water and harness control. Tate interrupts to let her play, granting rare moments of childhood joy amid endless pursuit. Roman's detection machine forces them underground again. Janice infiltrates his lab, implants a hacking chip to mask Bo's signature, but is captured. Milton orchestrates a daring exchange using Roman as hostage. In the tense handover, Roman opens fire. Janice leaps in front, taking the bullet meant for Milton in a heartbreaking sacrifice that leaves the team shattered. With Roman in custody and Janice gone, the group presses forward. Tate and Bo finally settle into a fragile normal life, everyone believing Tate perished in the boat blast. At a diner breakfast, Bo senses a stranger's desperation. Gary, drowning in debt to a loan shark. Tate negotiates a dangerous deal, recover a lost racehorse to erase the debt. The trio infiltrates a guarded farm under cover of night. Bo distracts the owner with innocent charm while Tate steals the horse in a tense, pulse-pounding sequence. Gary transports the animal, but police close in fast. Tate mounts up and gallops through dense forest shortcuts, evading capture in a thrilling chase that tests every ounce of his skill and resolve. They deliver the horse just in time, securing Gary's family's safety and proving that even on the run, compassion can still win small victories against overwhelming odds. Bo's quiet pride in her father shines through, cementing their unbreakable father-daughter connection forged in fire and sacrifice. If this gripping tale of protection, betrayal, and hidden powers moved you, drop a like, smash subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another epic recap from Great Animation Recaps. Tell me in the comments, what moment hit you hardest? See you in the next one.